Hi, I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we are Martin Custom Shop expert dealer, which means we give you an amazing experience with Martin Custom Shop guitars and all Martin guitars. And this guitar is something that could easily be in the custom shop and has many custom shop features. It's the Martin 00028 Modern Deluxe. The Modern Deluxe series is one of my favorites because it meshes Martin's historical building techniques with modern techniques that give us great tone, amazing playability, and some really cool new features that are unique to its part in the line. You can see this guitar at empiremusic.com. You can see all of our Martin collection right there. So reach out if there's anything you see. We do a full factory setup on everything we sell, whether we ship it to you online or you pick it up in store. So it'll be ready to play when you get your hands on it. So let's talk about the 00028 and the 00028 Modern Deluxe. 00028 is obviously an iconic model. It's an orchestra body style. What is synonymous with 00028? All solid wood design, dovetail neck joint. That holds true here. Solid Sitka spruce top, solid rosewood back and side, dovetail neck joint. Obviously the nitro lacquer finish. Set. 24.9 inch scale, a little bit shorter scale on a 00028 compared to an Ohm 28. So that allows for that little half-inch difference of being shorter from here to here, allows for a little chunkier sound, and allows for a little bit easier playability because the strings aren't pulled as taut. So it gives us comfort and a little bit more boom. Great, everyone wants that. Now, why should you get the Modern Deluxe? Well, the Modern Deluxe gives us a handful of features that elevate this guitar. And Martin kind of buries the lead, I think, in what makes this guitar extremely special. So out of the top, what do they tell us? Well, they tell us we get a solid Sitka spruce top, but we get VTS, which is the vintage tone system, which is an aging process they do to the top that basically allows it to sound like an older guitar. It's a baked process, and we remove carbon and extra moisture content, and it gives us the basically consistency of an older 70, 80-year-old guitar, which sounds amazing, but we get the new construction, so we want that. Killer. Can't argue that at all. They give us a carbon fiber bridge plate underneath the bridge where the bridge is supported behind the top. Instead of having wood, we have carbon fiber that allows for a little bit more volume, and it's going to last for eternity. So excellent. We have liquid metal bridge pins, more volume. Again, a feature that creates more stability and output, and this again will last forever. We get some cosmetic features, European flame maple binding. We get gold frets, gold Waverly tuners, check that out. High-end hardware for sure. I mean, open gear Waverly tuners, that is no joke. And while we're showing you the guitar this way, let's talk about the neck shape. It's called the Vintage Deluxe neck shape, and it's unique to the Modern Deluxe line. Now, what is the Vintage Deluxe neck shape? It has a high performance taper, which is consistent with the modern guitars, and that means that it's very sleek and fast playing. This neck was, the shape of this neck was taken directly from one of the most famous Martin guitars of all time, the 1930 OM45 Deluxe. And it's known as basically a modern vintage neck. Most vintage necks from Martin are big V necks, chunky, and while that's cool, it's really like uncomfortable to play for most of us. It's just too bulky. Well, this has a V, but it's a soft V. But the real story on this is that it's it is an asymmetrical neck. The center of the neck is askew, as they say. And that means that basically where our thumb is up here on the base side of the neck, there's more surface area, and then it rounds with our hand, and the V is just offset a little bit. And that allows for our hand to feel more comfortable, and it just gives us more room up top, and really, really just a comfortable feeling neck. Really awesome. So those are the Modern Deluxe features, except for the buried lead. I went onto Martin's site to kind of make sure I wasn't missing anything about this guitar. And you read about it, and yeah, it talks about the features and all the upgrades, but nowhere does it mention the upgraded bracing, which I think is the secret sauce of this guitar. It's got Adirondack 1/4 inch scalloped braces that are VTS. That has the vintage tone system Adirondack braces. A lot to unpack there. 1/4 inch is the thinnest stock bracing that Martin offers. And it being scalloped means they basically hand carve into it, and I would say kind of looks like waves. It relieves the tension from the bracing, allowing the top to flex more. But the secret part is the VTS Adirondack material as opposed to Sitka. Adirondack I always think of as the trampoline for the top. This is something that when I design guitars, I love to use Adirondack bracing because it makes them instantly louder, way bigger, bolder, more overtones. And when you look at the spec sheet, you might not know why. Well, that's the deal. It really is impressive. It makes the guitar top flex more, and it gives it more output with less work, more complexity. It's a home run in terms of a feature. The VTS feature being added to that Adirondack bracing is amazing because now we get basically the vintage tone aspect of that, more character, and we obviously want that. So if you've seen any of the videos that I like to do, you know that I like to do response, like how it responds to light touch through heavier touch, how much overhead it has, and then we talk about the middle of the guitar and how balanced it is. So let's go through it and check it out and see what we think. Huge output, a lot of complex tones pour out of this guitar with no work. You can feel it moving against your body as soon as you touch it. I love how it sings with you when you touch it lightly with your finger style or with a pick. We buy an orchestra style guitar because we want that ability to be heard and to feel like our playing is being responded to by the guitar. So that's why I buy this shape. The beauty of the orchestra body shape is that it can still hang with bigger guitars. Now, if this isn't going to be the loudest guitar in your collection, that's okay. But it's going to hang with those guitars. It's not going to get blown out by them. And it still gives you all those overtones, and it gives you them pretty quickly. There's a lot of complex tones that you can hear in the guitar. Now, with the Rosewood guitars, we get extra bass, extra treble, compressed mids. That's how it works. That's kind of the character of the wood. And Martins are darker guitars. So sometimes we struggle with the middle of the instrument. And let's see how this one performs, and I'll tell you what I think on it here once I'm through. It's very vocal through the mids. Now, if you want a perfectly balanced Martin guitar, you should buy a mahogany guitar. Mahogany will offer you the most even. But we often want that boom of rosewood, and we want that sparkle of the rosewood at the top, right? Well, I think this guitar, in terms of rosewood instruments, offers a 10 out of 10 in terms of its ability to be heard through the middle. The hammer-ons, they don't get lost. It's really, really a great performing instrument. Also, you can get this guitar as a 0028E Modern Deluxe, which actually this guitar is here, which has the Fishman Ara VT electronics, which is a combination of an undersaddle Fishman pickup and the VT image, which Fishman and Martin work on together, which is basically creating the sound of a studio mic'd guitar. And there's a blender, so you can blend them together. So you can check this out at empiremusic.com. You'll see that we often have both in stock, with the electronics and without. But this is the E model. But you can't really tell because the controls are tucked away, the blender's tucked away. pay no mind either way, but it's nice to have the versatility. So, the Martin 0028E Modern Deluxe. What do you want to know about it? Well, the Modern Deluxe adds VTS Sitka spruce top. It adds Adirondack VTS quarter-inch scallop bracing. You get carbon fiber bridge plate. You get the liquid metal bridge pins. You get the vintage Deluxe neck shape. You get gold frets, gold open geared Waverly tuners, and you get the European flame maple binding. Huge upgrades. This particular one again has the electronics in it, which is the Fishman RFVT, which is phenomenal. Factory hardshell case, factory lifetime warranty. Now, why would you choose Empire Music? Well, we're, again, a Martin Custom Shop expert dealer, which is only 25 of in North America. We will give you personal service. You can always call me directly at 412-915-7118. You can text me there too, or call the shop 412-343-5299. Myself, Todd, Anthony, Jordan are all here to make sure you get an amazing experience. We provide full factory setups on everything we sell, whether you buy it in store or online. So we're going to deliver you a world-class guitar. So this is the Martin 0028E Modern Deluxe at Empire Music, empiremusic.com. We'd love for you to subscribe to our channel or reach out with any questions. Thanks for watching.